What's going on, everyone? KJ here. Let's get right into my thoughts on round 1188 of Hajime titled Deadly Storm. All inspiration for the review from the actual chapter. Links in the description below. Let's get right into the important things segment. So, Ippo actually managed to land that crazy punch he started to throw in the previous chapter. It was so powerful that not only did it leave a huge mark on Guevarra's gloves, but it even caused Guevarra to bleed from the mouth. And he was guarding. So, Ippo then starts trying to do the new Dempsey again, and he starts throwing these insane punches, but they all miss. So Itagaki says that Ippo can't connect these punches because something's in the way. That concludes this important thing segment. My review starts now. Unfortunately, this chapter was cut in half due to Morikawa's health problems, so I'm really hoping that Morikawa gets better. You know, health-wise, especially because obviously if he dies or if he becomes so, sick or incapacitated that he can't write these chapters anymore, it's really going to not only, of course, disappoint his fans, but a lot of other people that maybe his friends, his family, and all that. It's not because they may read the manga, but just because, you know, as they want him to be alright. I want him to be alright. I don't even know the guy, you know, but such an amazing artist, and especially because, for guys like me, guys and girls, because there are probably girls that read this too, but for people like me that love reading and watching Hajime no Ippo, I really don't want this match to end on such an amazing cliffhanger. I really don't. It was an amazing cliffhanger, but no, it can't end like this. But anyway, let's discuss this awesome but short chapter. So Ippo landed that punch, right? It was so powerful, it left a punch mark on Guevarra's glove and even caused him to bleed. Like I said before, even though he was guarding. So at that point, Guevarra realizes he can't run from the faster Ippo, but he also doesn't want to stay and fight Ippo either because Ippo's an infighter. Obviously, Ippo's going to win either way. It's a lose-lose situation now for Guevarra. So, and then we see the power of the new Dempsey, even though the punches never connected. But they were so powerful that Guevarra himself even acknowledges that if you were to get hit by just one of those punches, it'd be lights out, over for him, right? Everyone wants Ippo to connect, but something is holding Ippo back, as stated by Itagaki. So in the comments of this chapter on Manga Stream, you know, because at the end of the chapter, you can actually go and read some of the comments that people say about the chapters that they have on Manga Stream, right? I saw two different reasons as to why this was happening. So the first is that Guevarra is a southpaw, and his feet are positioned differently, making it harder for Ippo to connect because Guevarra's feet are in the way. The second is that Ippo is trying not to connect because he realizes he could potentially kill Guevarra with these punches. Personally, I think it's the second reason, as Ippo sparred with numerous southpaws and their feet being in the way was never a problem for him. It would have been stated that the whole southpaw foot positioning was a problem for Ippo and he would have trained to overcome it long before this fight. There is no mention of that at all, the whole southpaw foot positioning thing, so that's why I believe it's more of the second reason. I also think it's the second reason because Ippo has probably acknowledged and now seen firsthand how powerful his punches are. Coupled with the new training he recently did, he could feel that by connecting any of these new Dempsey punches, something bad could potentially happen. And if you remember, I think he was, oh sorry, my band-aid hit loose. But I remember many chapters ago, he was actually sparring or just training with Shinoda, right? The guy who closes his eyes all the time. And he actually pretty much almost hurt the guy with the new Dempsey. And he was hitting the Kamigawa so hard that Kamigawa had to actually go train himself to prepare for all those punches. So, but anyway, even if Ippo wins the match, he could be left with a guilty conscience because of what happened to Guevarra. So hopefully though, Ippo finds some way to finish off Guevarra, even if it's not to do Dempsey. I just really want Ippo to win. If he loses, hey, it's Hajime no Ippo. He'll get back somehow, you know what I'm saying? And he's already done such amazing training that it wouldn't make sense to quit now, even though he said, oh, if I get a third loss, I'll quit. But like I said before in a way past review a long time ago, it doesn't make sense. It's not worth it for Ippo to quit after he's trained his legs so much. He's made pretty much a whole new Dempsey role. You know, we haven't even really seen it in action because of everything getting in the way. So, but anyway, that concludes this review. Thanks for watching and I hope you enjoyed this video. What did you think of this chapter of Hajime no Ippo? Were you expecting the amazing cliffhanger in this chapter? Why do you think Ippo's new Dempsey punches aren't connecting? If you have any questions, theories, thoughts, suggestions, comments, or concerns, please let me know about them in the comments down below. With all that being said, until next time, I'll see y'all. Sorry for the voice crack. I'll see y'all later.